No, she's not sleeping, trust me. Who's a good girl? Who wants your toy? Is that your toy? Is that your toy? Are you mommy's little girl? Gotta chew on her tail real fast. Ruby, get your toy. Is that your toy? Who's a good girl? You gotta go to jackbox.tv. God damn it, Michael. Get off Grindr for like half a minute, please. Because you know when you're playing, you can't just keep going back and forth between Grindr and this, right? You're playing... You motherfucker. Okay. Yeah, it's The Last of Us ad. Oh, sorry, it's Uncharted. Sorry.
Oh, Uncharted.
Okay, so we're gonna start off with some You Don't Know Jack. Can you hear it? I want to make sure it's not too loud. Yeah, we didn't do this one. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna do You Don't Know Jack. So you just gotta go... Let's just you and me for right now. So it's a good game to start off with. Michael, look at that. I'm at 200 total views. I have 19 followers. Look at me. I'm getting there, buddy. I haven't gotten anything donated today. It started over. Okay, so you go to jackbox.tv. You should be looking at a browser like this. Alright, you get your name. Okay. Mine does my Twitch.
Start of game activation is live.
So, we're gonna go multiplayers.
Okay, we're on.
Alright, so LL.
Could we get one of the writers in here for some more pre-show announcements? I feel like I've said some of these a couple times already.
Alright.
So I realize
Hurry up, this game moves fast.
I am Cookie Masterson, and I shaved my nipples for this, so let's hurry before it grows back. Like, we need to get moving now. It's nice to know you'll both have a shoulder to cry on when you utterly fail at this game. Everybody's got their screws. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Flavored eye drops. Why let your mouth have all the fun? Flavored eye drops.
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash. Alright, here we go.
Alright.
Get ready, time for question. One.
To get things rolling,
Drink a beer.
Eat, Pray, Die. Which of these Julia Roberts characters would Jack the Ripper have been most likely to savagely murder? Erin Brockovich, Vivian Ward, Tess Ocean, or Liz Gilbert? Players 1 and 2?
Screw is the force of the
Sucks
people.
to be you. I
wait.
so wanted you to pick this one.
Oh, I hit
Vivian
the wrong
Ward is the
one.
name of the
Oh,
prostitute
we both hit
Julia
the wrong
Roberts
one.
plays in Pretty Woman. And almost all of serial killer Jack the Ripper's alleged victims were female prostitutes.
hookers.
So he'd probably
Okay,
have
good
just
start
loved to
for
murder
us.
her.
High five, bro.
I can see it now. He'd open the box with his knife in it. She'd reach in and he'd playfully shut it, snapping her fingers. She'd laugh, he'd laugh, then he'd kill her.
Yeah.
Let's try If I Only Had a Brain Trust. Suppose the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz faced off against the Wicked Witch of the West in a public debate. If he wanted to use a straw man argument against her, what might he do? Attack the Wicked Witch's character rather than the issues? Misrepresent the Wicked Witch's position on the issues? Prove the Wicked Witch wrong using statistical data? Or interrupt the Wicked Witch before she finishes her points? Players 1 and 2? A straw man argument purposefully misrepresents an opponent's position in order to strike it down.
Hey,
Here's how I would debate the
Guessing.
Wicked Witch. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the two candidates you see here tonight is a Wicked Witch. Thank you, I yield the rest of my time.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Michael, please.
This one's called Getting Naughty, and this Disserdat likes being tied up. Player 2, you could use more cash. Yeah, why don't you take a crack at this one? I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, you tell me if it's the name of a necktie knot or the name of a sex position recommended by Women's Health magazine. If it's a necktie knot, press the X button. If it's a sex position, press the B button. Player 1.
Okay.
Try to lock in your answer before player 2, because if player 2 gets it wrong, but you get it right, you'll steal that cash. We good? Here we go. The Half Windsor. The Valedictorian. The Prince Albert. The Trinity. The Caboose. The Chairman. The Four in Hand. It appears your score likes to be on bottom.
Yeah.
My usual sex position is also the way I usually tie a tie, alone in front of a mirror.
Hello. Welcome to the stream.
How about shop till everyone drops? Say at Christmas time, every single item at your local mall sells out. According to a popular grim fairy tale, which of these stores has the best chance to be magically stocked overnight by hardworking elves? Foot Locker, Radio Shack, Victoria's Secret, or Lens Crafters?
I don't know.
Players 1 and 2?
Okay. I'm
Allow
looking at
me.
each other.
In the grim fairy tale, The Elves and the Cobbler, a poor shoemaker is given some much-needed
Elves are
help
fucking
by
cobblers,
elves
God
who appear
damn it.
in the middle of the night. And while the shoemaker made a nice profit, the elves
Great.
were trampled to
Cheers,
death
mate.
on Black Friday. It's time for Okia Dokia. If you're driving
baby
between
shot.
company headquarters, which trip should be the shortest? IKEA to Kia, Kia to Nokia, Nokia to IKEA, or IKEA, Nokia, and Kia headquarters are exactly the same distance apart. Player 1, what were you thinking there? Player 2, Nokia, no Kia. Were you thinking of this one? Nokia is based in Finland, and IKEA is based right next door in Sweden. Kia is based in South Korea. Whether it's phones, furniture, or cars, if it's got Kia in the name, you know it's gonna be cheap. I mean inexpensive. Inexpensive!
I'm doing worse than
That's the end of a thrilling first round. Keep in mind, in round 2, everything is worth twice as much. And don't be afraid to use those screws. You didn't come here to make friends. Open wide for Muscle Milk was a bad choice. Say the news team from the Anchorman films decides to run a relay race against a rival news team. If Ron Burgundy is his team's anchor, when will he run? Before Brick, Brian, and Champ? After Brick and Brian, but before Champ? Before Brian and Champ, but after Brick? Or after Brick, Brian, and Champ?
I have no idea.
Player 1, I think you know it's coming. Player 2, in a relay race, the anchor, usually the fastest runner, goes last. And they would probably promote the race so incessantly that by the time it actually
Yeah,
took
it's
place,
the
you wouldn't be
last
that
one.
interested
I
in
was
seeing it anymore.
Question 7.
Why not try? Guess who's Dak? Dak again. You know, I'm not an optimist, but I have to say, I feel like things have been going pretty well with the game so far.
Son, Daddy forgot about me.
Oh no, my old ventriloquist puppet, Billy O'Brien.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me.
Fuck.
Billy, the whole creative team here decided to not include you in this game because you're too much of a troublemaker.
Troublemaker? Me? No, I just got back from traveling the world, studying all the profound teachings of titular world spiritual leaders.
Cookie, please.
For instance, which titular religious group was founded by someone with the last name of Smith? Protestants, Episcopalians, Presbyterians, or Nornon?
Player 2, good effort. Good effort.
Smith.
Player 1,
Mormons.
the Mormon religion was founded in the 1800s by Joseph Smith.
In America.
So, which was your favorite religion you studied?
Well, I particularly
Very
like the
good.
ones that treats about
I
reincarnation.
thought up.
Someday, I hope to come back as a beautiful coffee table.
It's not that hard in this game.
Down to the sea.
You were.
Here we have Orcas 11. Say I wanted to go around freeing the killer whales from every SeaWorld location in the world. How many separate rescue missions would I need to go on? 3 rescue missions, 4 rescue missions, 5 rescue missions, or 6 rescue missions? Players 1 and 2? There are 3 SeaWorlds. 1 in San Diego, 1 in San Antonio, and 1 in Orlando. So you would need to go on 3 separate rescue missions. Well, that sounds like a lot of traveling. Maybe I'll just pay that kid from Free Willy to do it. Something tells me he could use the cash.
Oh, Michael, yeah? Sure, how's that tequila bottle? Yeah.
Coming up next, Kangaroo, Peanuts,
Peanut,
Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Kangaroo, peanut, Albert Einstein,
Yeah.
or Uranus.
I really like how Einstein shits up.
The name of Jeff Dunham's purple-skinned puppet. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus. Players 1 and 2, his name is Peanut. I have to admit, people who talk through ventriloquist puppets kind of creep me out.
That you talk through me.
Quiet, Billy. Stop trying to get me to kill people.
Whoa, now you're creeping me out, man.
I call this one the midnight run to the bathroom. According to Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, how would Paul Revere secretly signal to you that he has to pee in the sea? I have to do a number 1 in a 1. I have to do a number 1 in a 2. I have to do a number 1 in a 3. Or, I have to do a number 2 in a player 2. Well, I've seen worse. Player 1. According
One
to
if by
Henry
land,
Wadsworth
two if by sea.
Longfellow's poem, Paul Revere's Ride, Paul's signal for the British was 1 if by land, 2 if by
if by
sea.
sea.
And as we all know, a number 1 is a P.
Yes!
And Americans would have known about the British sooner if he hadn't stopped for a number 4. You don't even want to know what that is.
Who's sitting at the top?
Brace yourself
actually,
for the
you put that down.
attack. When you see
'Cause this
2
is rapid
clues that
answers.
match, press your A button. 2,000 big ones if you're right, but you lose 2,000 if you're wrong. And of course,
Remember the clue.
it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. This plus this equals that. What new thing do these combine to make? Good luck.